Hey everyone, it's me, TheNightmareKNZ, and today I am predicting the entire 2026 F1 Championship table from last to first. Yeah, I'm doing another predictions video from a completely different sport. I'm going crazy. In this video, I will share with you my thoughts on what the entire F1 Drivers' Championship standings will be at the end of the year. So, let's get started with P22. In P22, I have Lance Stroll. So, as you have may heard, Aston Martin is completely done with this season. The car is 4 seconds slower than anyone. They might not even drive for Australia, which will be crazy, because everyone hyped them up to be like a top 5 contenders this year, especially with Adrian Newey. So kind of crazy that I'm predicting them last. Yes, I'm also predicting Aston Martin to be last in the Constructors' Championship. So yeah, I think Lance Stroll has already lost all the motivation from the sport. Not that he was ever that good, but he doesn't feel like last year he was kind of done with the sport, and I think this year I might think he will retire at all. I think he will retire this year. Either Stroll or Alonso will retire this year, in my opinion. And yeah, just don't think Stroll will want to be here, so I think he will retire and will end up the season with maybe 1 point. But yeah, I'm predicting Lance Stroll to be P22. Now P21, I have one of the Cadillac boys, which is Sergio Perez. Like, I was never really a fan of Perez at Red Bull. Yeah, he had one good season in in the 2021 year, where he won a few races, I think. So that was good, but then he was just getting dominated by Verstappen. So I don't think he will, especially because he has been out of the sport for a year. So I don't think he's gonna be that good, especially even with Cadillac, which it's not gonna. Come on, guys, it's not gonna be the best car. I was predicting Cadillac to be P11 in the championship, but then Aston Martin came and said, nope, we are. So yeah, I'm predicting Perez to be P21. Now P20, as much as it pains me, it's Alonso. Yeah, I don't think Aston Martin will have too many points. Maybe like maximum 5 points for the both of them. But yeah, it's just not looking good. And by the way, this is being filmed before Friday, so before practice session. So I don't know if something changed, or I know this is gonna be posted like on late Friday. Just that you know, this is being recorded before Friday. It's Thursday, so yeah. I don't think Alonso or Aston Martin at all will sadly be having a good season. Who knows, maybe they even withdraw from the season. I mean, they already don't want to drive for Australia, so we'll see. We'll see about that. Now P19. It's kind of tough, but I put Franco Colapinto. So Alpine from Drive to Survive doesn't really trust in Colapinto, which is kind of weird because they kicked the driver off from Jack Doohan, and replaced him with Colapinto like 2 races in, or 3, I don't know, don't really know. But then I guess, I mean, Alpine was really bad last year, so I don't know if they're gonna pick up this year. Honestly, I think they're gonna get worse. I mean, okay, no, think they were last year, so they can't get worse, but they won't be good as either. So I'm predicting Franco Colapinto to be P19. I do think from P19 to like P11 will be very close in the standings, like from the points wise. So who knows? Maybe someone will be very bad. Like maybe the rookie Arvid Lindblad. I don't think so, but I've never heard of Lindblad, so I don't really know. But yeah, I'm predicting Franco Colapinto to be P19. I really like the guy, but I don't think if he stays with Alpine that he will, well, let's just say reach his potential. P18, I have Valtteri Bottas. Yeah, Cadillac is not gonna have a good season, but I do think Bottas will have more points than Perez this year. So I'm a Bottas fan more than a Perez fan. So Bottas, don't let me down. I'm predicting you to be better than Perez this year. Yeah, he's experienced. Yes, there is a question where he didn't drive for a year. I think it was still the reserve driver of Mercedes, so maybe he trained. He still trained, but yeah, I don't see him go higher than P18. Honestly, yeah, no. He's also getting on the older side. Not that it's a problem since Lewis Hamilton is in his 40s, but we started him to. We saw him decrease from the sport like 2 years ago with Kick Sauber. So, yeah, I don't think Cadillac is gonna have a good season. Maybe like 4 P10s, but nothing else. Now P17, I have Nico Hülkenberg from Audi. Audi, I think will surprise a lot of people this year. Yeah, cause I guess Audi has already everyone like Binotto and all of these people. They didn't start from scratch like Cadillac did, so they kind of know what they gotta do. I mean, it's just another brand name, so yeah, I think Audi will be really decent, I guess. At least better than Kick Sauber was. But yeah, I think Hülkenberg will be P17. Maybe a few P8s, P7s, maybe even a podium, hopefully, for Hülkenberg. Let's hope. Yeah, but as I told you, now it will get started where it's kind of difficult which position, because my opinion, I think it's gonna be really close. So P16, I have Arvid Lindblad. So I've never seen the guy. I didn't watch F1, F2 last year. So I don't really know. I don't even know if he drove. Yeah, he probably drew. He probably was in F2. Yeah, I didn't watch it. So I don't really know much about him. But I guess he's from the Red Bull Academy, so you can't really count him out. And I think he probably will have a decent season if RB will have a good car. But we'll have to see. This is the thing with these predictions. I don't know which car is gonna be good and which car is gonna be absolutely bad, because it's a new regulation. So I don't really know on who is gonna win or who's gonna be last. I guess Aston Martin is good prediction for being last since all the rumors, I guess. But yeah, I think Arvid Lindblad will have a solid season, and I think he's gonna stay for next year. So Arvid Lindblad is gonna be P16 for me. P15 is the other Audi driver, which is Gabriel Bortoleto, which is a teammate of Hülkenberg. I do think he will have a better season than Hülkenberg. So yeah, I could see Bortoleto being the P6 in 2-3 races like he did last year. So yeah, and he's been absolutely amazing last year. I mean, he kind of dipped off at the end, I think, but he almost was the rookie of the year in my opinion. I mean, Antonelli had a better car, I guess, but he almost was the rookie of the year in my opinion. So I have high hopes for Bortoleto. So yeah, he's gonna be P15 for me, P14, which is Pierre Gasly with Alpine. So Gasly is a solid driver, but I don't think Alpine will be very good this year again. But Gasly, you can never count him out from a P5 from in like Japan or something. So he's a very good driver. So I think he will carry Alpine this year. Um, so yeah, I have predicted him being P14, which is kind of funny because I have Alpine P9 in the Constructors Championship. But I don't know. Don't really know what's going on. I can't. It's really hard for me to predict this year because yeah, it's just I have no clue who's gonna be P1 and P22. So yeah, I have Pierre Gasly as a very solid driver. So I think he's gonna have a very fantastic season. So I think he will have maybe even a podium. Who knows? Like this little thing where he drives in like I don't know, Great Britain in Silverstone, where he makes a very good drive and boom, he's P3. But we'll see, I guess. P13, I have Esteban Ocon. From Haas, I really think Haas will have a good season this year, especially with the Ferrari engine. Yeah, I think Ocon and Berman will. Okay, I've predicted Haas to be P6 or P5 in the standings in the Constructors' Championship. So yeah, I really think Haas will have a very good season this year, which I'm happy because I really like Haas as a team. Like, I know, weren't that good in the last like 5 years, but last time the regulation change happened and the Ferrari engine was good, Haas was kind of good at the beginning. So I really hope Haas will have a good car this year, and I really hope that they will maybe even get a podium because I really hope so. I really like Haas. So Esteban Ocon, he's a solid driver. I do think his teammate will beat him again, but yeah, you can never count Ocon out for being like in the P9s of all places. So yeah, Esteban Ocon at P13. P12, I have Liam Lawson. Yeah, as I told you before, I don't think RB is gonna be like one of the top contenders like P5s like last year. So I definitely don't think RB will be better than Red Bull this year, which was kind of the joke last year. But yeah, I don't think RB will have a good car this year again. And Liam Lawson has this thing where he crashes a lot and gets penalties. So I think it's gonna be a really decent season. Will he be better than last year? I mean, at the beginning, probably, because he was absolutely atrocious at the Red Bull. But, no disrespect, by the way, but I guess he picked it up with RB, so will he have a better season this year? I think so, yeah. I think it's gonna be like, wow, world champion level, but I think it's gonna be decent. Yeah. Okay, now P11, I have the other Has boy, which is Oliver Behrman. Now, this kid, first time I watched him was with the Ferrari in Saudi Arabia, and I found him very good. He reminded me of Leclerc in 2019 with the Ferrari in Bahrain. So absolutely amazing. I'm in the hype train of Behrman this year. So, and I really think that when Lewis or Charles leaves the Ferrari, that he will be the replacement of it. I really hope that Leclerc doesn't leave Ferrari since he's my favorite driver. But yeah, Behrman has been amazing last year. He kind of had a few downs last year where he was good, then he was bad, then he was good, then he was bad, then he was good. But he ended up really strong with a few P5s, I think in Mexico. So yeah, I really think Behrman has the potential to even get a podium this year. So we'll see. So yeah, Oliver Behrman, P11. Now it gets to the juicy part. P10s to P1. This was the hardest list to make because I think this is going to be really close from all of these guys. And it's really hard because I really don't know who has the best car and who will have the best season, I guess. So in P10, I have Alex Albon from Williams. I really hope Williams has a good car, even though it's a direct rival from the 90s from Ferrari. But I really like Williams as a team, especially the drivers, so I really hope they have a good car. And yeah, who knows? I mean, Sainz has had a few podiums last year, and no one thought that Williams will be almost better than Ferrari, I guess. But yeah, never count out Williams. I definitely think this year will be amazing for them. So yeah, P10 for Alex Albon. Now P9, I'm sorry, but I have Isaac Hadjar from Red Bull. Look, I think he will have a better season than Lawson, but I don't think he's gonna be that great because that Red Bull seat is cursed. Especially with Max still there. I don't think Isaac will outperform him at all. Maybe that one race, but yeah, nah. I don't trust the second seat of Red Bull. So Isaac, I'm sorry. I like you. I hope you do well this year, but I have you P9. Now P8. Carlos Sainz. Sainz has the potential, has the talent to get a podium. Who knows? He might even get a win this year. Maybe. I hope so. I really like Sainz. Yeah, but he has the talent to dominate a race, I guess. Not dominate, but like be there, like there in like P3, where no one's behind him and no one's in front of him, just there on his own and doing his thing. So yeah, who knows? He might go for a P3. Yeah, in Silverstone, if you know the joke. I think Carlos Sainz will have a good season in P8. Hopefully a podium or two. So yeah, Carlos Sainz P8. Now P7 will be controversial, so please don't hate on me. P7 I have Lando Norris, the world champion of last year. Yeah, I don't think Lando will have a good defense this year. McLaren doesn't really is there in the like testing things, but I don't think McLaren will live up to the expectation of winning a championship again. So I have Lando at P7. That might come back to bite me after he wins the championship, but yeah, I don't think he will have a good defense this year. So I have Lando and P7. P6, I have Oscar Piastri. yeah, as I said, I don't think McLaren will be with Mercedes, Red Bull, and Ferrari this year. So a solid P4. But yeah, I think Oscar will be better than Lando this year. I know, it's crazy, but last year Oscar was dominating Norris until like the end half of the season. So yeah, I think Oscar will be there for and getting his revenge on Norris this year. Now P5, ooh, this was kind of hard because I almost had him in P4, but it's Kimi Antonelli. I think he will get a win this year, especially with Mercedes being very good this year. So yeah, I think Antonelli will hopefully win it. Hopefully win a race this year, because I'm Italian and I really like Antonelli. It's a shame that he's in Mercedes, but yeah, I really have high expectations from Antonelli this year. So P5 it is for me, and who knows, he might even win it all. Now P4, you never can count him out. You can never, like from last year's performance, you can never count him out to get a win, to even fight for the championship, and that's Max Verstappen. I have him P4. Red Bull, it's gonna be okay. I don't think it's gonna be a P2. I think with Isaac Hadjar being P9 for me, I think even Red Bull will be P4 in the standings, with Max Verstappen obviously carrying them. But who knows, Max might win it again this year. I mean, last year he almost won by 2 points, which was crazy. I never thought I would root for Verstappen, since, yeah, after he dominated 2023. But yeah, he won. He didn't win, but he won 2024. And I became a fan of him last year, so Max, I hope you do a great job. I've never thought I would root for you, but P4 it is. But don't get in the way of Ferrari, please. Now, P3. Lewis Hamilton. I think Lewis will have a redemption season this year. I think he will win like 4 races and will win at Monza this year. I'm not predicted here. Hamilton will win at Monza this year. So, yeah, I'm predicting Lewis, please. So, yeah, Lewis, I think Ferrari will be the team to beat this year. I know I'm in my Ferrari depression, but this year is our year kind of thing, mentality I have right now. Yeah, Lewis is going to have an amazing season in my opinion, especially with like interviews like, you're never going to get that person, where he was like depressed, as like, I don't know who I am anymore. He said that in an interview, so I believe him. So Lewis will be P3, and who knows, I might hope he even wins the championship, but Lewis, P3, let's go. Now, P2 and P1 left. Okay, in P2, I have George Russell. Russell is gonna have an amazing season. First time he fights for the championship, like, yeah, he's gonna be like, in my opinion, almost gonna win the championship, but who knows, he might even win it all. I know a lot of people predicted Russell to win it this year, but after testing, after seeing how amazing Ferrari is, in P1, I have my boy, my favorite driver of all time, my star boy, Charles Leclerc. P1. Russell is going to have an amazing season. It's going to be close, but I think Leclerc is better, especially in Miami, where he overtook Russell. That famous overtake he did. I think Leclerc will do the exact same thing in this championship with him. So yeah, Leclerc is my world champion this year and will absolutely dominate every race. I hope. Please, Ferrari, please. I've never seen them win a championship. I was around in 2007. I was like 2 years old, so I couldn't really feel that Raikkonen winning the championship, but I really hope this is the year. I've been waiting and waiting for 20 years almost. So please, Ferrari, please, let this be our year and let Leclerc win his title, please. So yeah, Leclerc, I really think he's gonna do high things this year, and he already had fought for a title in 2022, so he's kind of experienced in these things. And I think Russell, which is still new to fighting for a championship, the pressure will get to him. Like with Piastri, he was new with these things. He was amazing in the beginning, but then he fell through. So yeah, Russell P2, Leclerc P1. You also have Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship, winning it all. So Ferrari is gonna be amazing this year. I really hope so. Please, 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 Ferrari. Yeah, these are my predictions of this year. So let's see what's gonna happen. I will, after the race, I will do another like my thoughts videos, like I'm doing with the WWE stuff with the PLEs. So make sure to be there. I will hopefully see Ferrari win in Australia. These have been my predictions. This has been your boy, TheNightmareKNZ. And I'll see you guys next time. Deuces. Ooses.